In Japan, I definitely enjoyed a lot of the public health aspects that we learned about, including the disaster prevention and all of the lectures. But I think that one of my favorite parts was the day that we toured the Loop 7 underground regulation pond, and we did the incineration plant tour, because I felt like that was a really behind-the-scenes look into how Japan keeps itself healthy. So first we went to the underground regulation pond. This is kind of a model of it. Here you can see the water's flowing into the first little water connecting reservoir from the channels on the street, and then once that fills up sufficiently, which they can tell from a control room that we'll look at in a bit, it goes through this really long tunnel, which is also a reservoir of its own, and then it goes into this other larger reservoir where the water is stored until it is treated and then released back into the ocean for the cycle to repeat. This is just a map of all of the different areas where you can see the channels filling up, and that's how they know when to open up the reservoir. And yeah, you can see the water's kind of filled up in the first big reservoir in the diagram over here, and then now it's going to start going through that long pipe. And then this is just how they control the opening of the channel. This is how they separate the sediments before it's released back into the ocean. They kind of use a shaking mechanism. We actually got the chance to go see the reservoir for ourselves. This is us kind of going into and seeing the first big, large collecting reservoir. We had to go down into kind of this like tunnel-like area, and that's this first big reservoir where the water goes into from up there once the channels on the street level are sufficiently filled. After that, we walked down that long tunnel that you could see in the diagram, and actually there are a lot of drawings and paintings that other people have done. And then this is the big reservoir that we saw at the very end. Like you can see here, it's absolutely huge. After that, we went to go see the incineration plant through the subway. And this is kind of an overview of it with the building and the smokestack. And then this is a picture of the garbage truck kind of going in and emptying the garbage into this huge incineration area that you can see here. Here the garbage is picked up by these claw machines and released repeatedly to separate them so it can be better used for incineration. And then this is the control room to monitor everything. After incineration, the ashes are used to create construction materials occasionally, like you can see here. One of them is concrete, another one I believe is basalt, and then those can be used for sculptures, they can be used to make any sort of construction area, and then the other ashes are otherwise to put in an ash landfill. Afterwards, we hung out with some friends, we got ramen, and this is us waving goodbye to them at the subway station. And I think that overall I enjoyed a lot of aspects of Japan. I definitely enjoyed all of the public health storytellers that we saw and everything, but I thought that this was a really cool behind the scenes look that we might not have gotten to see otherwise.